All right, didn't
Hey, it didn't spray all over you this time.
I didn't.
That was nice.
Impressive.
Welcome back to Team Package Choose a Fat. I am Jason.
I am Alex.
This is Dennis.
Dooley,
No,
would you like to?
Sorry.
It's like last week all over again.
Yeah, Dooley is here. He's here.
Oh, I'm here. I'm out of jail.
So welcome to the podcast. The podcast.
Podcast.
So,
Foreshadows.
so last week, after the podcast last week, we ran through a topic, just in civil conversation.
Yes.
While
Cooking some food.
Yeah, we were cooking food, and we were like, hey.
I like the way you describe our conversations.
Civil conversation.
So we went down to the smart toilet rabbit hole.
As I said, I like the way you describe our
Well,
conversations.
because the way it came up was he said he saw a ad.
It was a
for-
commercial on TV.
Yeah, for a square toilet.
I was like, it's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
square. It's different, So there's a picture.
This-
well, that's not it.
Well, this is the first.
This
well,
is a version of.
Yeah. This is what the one I found when we tried to look it up and everything on the interwebs last week.
Yeah, so I don't understand why you need to be able to link your phone to your toilet.
Well, first, let's give it the name.
It's a Nava Yoga.
Nava Yoga.
Luxury one-piece square smart toilet. Automatic cover, intelligent toilet.
I kind of want to know, like, if you can link your phone to it, what kind of functions does this app have? Like, can you get like a record?
Oh, dude.
Like
a
Biggest
largest
shit.
poops. You know what I mean? Like, this one was a pound. Congratulations.
It's got a
Like,
scale.
And if so, can you compete? Is there like
is there a compete mode like across
I
the
play
web?
can I play dubstep to my P stream?
But at the same time, this one is nowhere near as amazing.
They get so amazing. But we're gonna start with this one. We just want to go over a couple of the features of this bad boy. First off, it comes in matte black and white, and white. But
You want that matte black though?
that matte black is nice. All right. So wait, hold on. Don't quit moving around. So it's got quit moving around. All right. So controls allows you to control the heat of the seat temperature, the water pressure, the air dry function, and many other features, plus UV sterilization to keep your toilet bowl healthy and clean.
You also missed that it's keeps your bathroom area fully lit with a nightlight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Nightlight.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
No, that's the
Flush.
Power button.
No,
flush.
that's where you put your pinky toe, dude.
Yeah.
That's for manicures or pedicures. Sorry, pedicures.
Each toe at a time.
One toe at a time.
So scrolling down, let's see what is there. Does it have a product features?
Okay, so
Enjoy the enjoyment.
There's the function table. There
All right.
it is.
That's a lot of functions.
why is it in an English version?
I love the way they phrase this shit.
Oh,
though.
because that's the outlet.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
love the way they defecating assist cleansing. So I was reading something earlier, and it's all about the way you word shit. It's I reached out to my engineer friend the other day, and I was like, "What are you up to?" And he was like, "I'm chemically cleansing ceramic, aluminum, and something else with oversight." And he was like, I was really disappointed when I found out that just meant he was washing the dishes while his wife watched. He was like, it's all about the way you word some shit.
Okay, so
Seat temperature adjustment.
Uh-huh.
I like to prevent splashing.
When defecating.
How?
I love the female cleansing buttocks cleansing. Is it specific? Is that only for females? Men don't get the buttocks cleansing.
What's
cleansing.
mobile cleansing? Where are you going?
Does
dude?
the toilet come with you?
Massage cleansing.
Nano antibacterial glaze. Is that for you or the toilet?
I think it's for the
Leakage
toilet.
protection. You or the toilet.
Instant water heating.
Why do you need to know? Why does your water need to be warm?
Let's go with a bidet. Maybe
Oh,
it's
okay,
got
okay,
the.
okay.
I'm assuming that's what defecating assist cleansing is maybe a bidet.
Double filtration.
Because you can.
So you can drink it.
It's got cleansing position adjustment.
Okay.
So again, I'm going with that's probably a bidet. It
My
has
thing is-
child cleansing. You can
Dude, you can
cleanse your
so
child.
mess with people if you connected your phone to that, and someone's in the middle of business, and you just start shooting them.
My thing is,
Nope,
with the smart remote.
Turn it up to 100% pressure.
Spin
Make
button
it-
control. What
make it hot.
spins? What do you think spins on this thing? Spin button
The
control.
cycle of the water.
Do you spin?
Oh, can you turn it? Can you change the direction?
You spin
wa-
me right round, baby, right round.
So you can make it go counterclockwise
Yeah.
or clockwise?
Someone just added the other one.
Once you press that button,
Radar
just-
sensor. Who, like, are we timing how fast the poop is
See,
falling out of your ass?
No, I think radar
Is it checked by aircraft?
No, I think that's gonna be like the little hole in the front, so it'll automatically turn on. When
With
you
the foot sensor flushing?
when you get there.
Honestly, the only thing that's normal
Foam
about
shield.
this, the only thing normal is this
Built-in tank,
and this.
manual flushing without power. I mean, look, thank goodness, because if you lose power, we still gotta be able to flush this thing. Right?
What are you talking about? It probably comes with a generator.
Like this, I feel like is just a prank.
Smart
Tool.
remote control.
But
Does
it does have massage cleansing.
Ooh,
Massage your butt while you're releasing.
Foam shield.
the foam
Shield
shield.
prevents splashing. Wait.
All right, scroll down a little bit more. Let's just see if there's anything else.
No, because we got to move on to the next one. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I just like this is the base model, right?
30% area
Increase.
increase. That's nice. You get a
So,
little
of
more.
seat.
Little more.
You get more
seat.
seat. I mean, so this is just recapping. I was just
Yeah,
curious
so,
if it was
so
going to
the
give
water
anything
tank is underneath you.
new. Fully automatic seat. You don't even have to touch the damn thing. Yeah, we can go on to the next one. It's just
All right,
it's just talking about what
So
it's
we gotta
already
go.
talked about.
We got to go to this one.
The Death Star.
I mean, I have to say, like, that's
Yeah.
the Plasma one-piece smart toilet, round-shaped, fully automatics, luxury smart toilet.
Automatics.
Only $1,560.
Well, I mean, the Death Star was way more expensive back in the day.
Yeah.
Just think about how confused you would be if you walked into
Whoa,
somebody's
whoa, whoa,
bathroom.
whoa, whoa, scroll
It's-
back up. Just because I love the fact that it's a flame retardant seat. Who is shitting that hot?
Dude.
Like,
Taco Bell, bro.
Have you?
yeah, I've fucked some Taco Bell up, but I mean, I never melted my toilet down.
I'm also not pooping on the seat, so. All right, so this one,
Rear-
has,
oh, wait.
it has your basic features.
Rear cleaning, men's recognition flush, front cleaning. So is this like it cleans itself when guys take a piss?
Oh, does it clean the bowl? Like, does it clean the lid? Like, you forgot to lift the lid again, didn't you? But it's auto open and close. Like,
Nah, it's when you're taking a poop and they're like,
automatic deodorizer. Again, leakage protection.
It's 110 volts, so this thing runs like your dryer.
well, I mean, one with
It's got
men's
an
recognition
energy-saving
flush.
mode.
It's like, yo.
All right,
No, it's
I
like
mean,
your dryer is like
scroll down.
220.
Let's get some. Those are the highlights. Do we have anything
All right, let's look at this. I like how everything's in millimeters.
right?
What's a millimeter?
6 big
All
advantages.
right, what are the 6 big advantages?
No contact.
Ooh, so more
They
hygienic.
have the robot from Wally.
It's intelligent control.
Cool, you
UV
get Wally's.
sterilization.
You get Wally's girlfriend with her.
Dude, if that thing popped out while I was taking a poop, I'd be hot.
You'd no longer be taking a poop.
That is
You would
true.
be finished. What happened? It scared the shit out of me. I am done. Thank God it flushes on its own because I ran out of that bathroom. You keep scrolling.
Okay, so different temperatures.
Warm air, sterilization,
Kill bacteria.
foot sensor.
Cover and ring opening.
Like, do you have to touch it with your toe? I feel like that's, like, we're beyond that.
No water pressure limit. That's scary. What are you gonna do? I'm cutting metal with this shit. Don't put your ass in front of it.
There you go.
Supercharged design, siphon flush.
3 large. What? Hold on, go back.
3 large supercharged design, 360-degree siphon flush.
So it has 3 different siphons.
Wait. I just thought about this.
I mean,
What
okay.
What if your toilet gets clogged and you have to call a plumber and he's going to look at that thing and be like, yeah, no, that's above my pay grade.
I'm pretty sure
He's
there's
gonna be holy shitting.
Holy shit, man.
there's
Let him take a
probably
ride
like
with
an
this bad
owner's
boy.
manual somewhere.
Yeah, it probably unclogs itself.
It's got unlimited water pressure. It can shoot right through it. What are you talking about? Multifunction flushing method.
Massage cleaning.
Again,
You're
I'm
right.
just so curious about the. Is that like, does it like wave your ass like? Yeah, you're like that sounds throbbing though. Is that
don't
is that
know.
massaging or throbbing? I don't.
I mean, I'm just thinking about like the shower head in your
Yeah.
like when you
Massaging.
massage head.
I just love the normal temperature, 34, 37, and 40 degrees Celsius. Like, yo, I want my toilet seat to be 110 degrees.
like why do you
I want it cold.
see, right? I don't want to feel like somebody was there before me.
Yeah.
It
I
warmed
feel
it up
that.
for you.
Okay, I feel that enough at Amazon. Okay, motherfuckers are in and out of the toilets. You're like, ew. So I'm just sitting here.
And they were sweaty.
There you go.
So I mean, aside from the fact that this one looks like a Death Star, I'm not getting why this one's $300 more.
This is Death Star with a rave inside of it.
Yeah.
Like, is it just because it's round? Like, oh, we're round and cool. So it's $300
Just straight
more.
up.
You pay more because they don't cut corners.
Explains why
They
Darth
did cut
Vader
all
had
the
the mask
corners,
on.
You
There
pay
you go.
more because they cut all the corners.
Plumes.
What is that? Deodorizing? Oh, nice.
They'll do
So you
incense.
probably got to buy like cartridges, right?
Probably.
So, incense
And
and
smoke mode.
Nice.
So wait, does this? Can you turn incense and smoke mode on like while you're pooping and get
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
floor
I'm
like?
getting the full feng shui.
You know what I mean? Like you walk out of the bathroom and there's just like fog rolling out behind
Nice.
you, like a smoke machine status. All right.
So, larger seating area, and
If you want to pay, 10 times the amount for a toilet.
yeah, I
You
mean,
can get a smart
what
one.
is it? What does a normal toilet run? Like $300?
There you go.
See, I was assuming.
Security guarantees.
What?
Multiple security guarantees. Earth leakage protection. Wind temperature protection.
What the hell?
Seat temperature protection. Water temperature protection. IPX4 waterproof. Fire retardant seat ring. And safe voltage.
I'm more
What?
worried about the wind temperature protection. Like,
I am like, why does the seat need to be fire retardant?
well, you get that seat too
Your
damn
whole
hot.
house burns down, but the Death Star's still sitting there at the end. Like,
Your house is burnt down. And you just walk in. Oh, dude, I really had to poop. Like,
Lowe's best-selling toilet is $200.
$200.
I mean, there's another one for $100. There's God damn, $712. This looks like a regular fucking toilet.
It's got that good porcelain, bro.
It's an elongated standard
no
height
reviews.
soft close toilet. Is it just because it's soft close and it's elongated?
that is such a zen
The
place for a
elongated,
toilet.
then you just change the cover, the lid. I mean, that lid's the soft close. part.
$849. Goddamn, buy a smart toilet, guys.
Third one over.
No?
No. Luxury
12-in-1 rough in with bidet.
mobile app control.
Oh, you could definitely fuck with someone with that.
Mobile app control.
Jason! Stop taking this shit!
So fresh and so clean.
What do we think the most expensive toilet at Lowe's is? Since I just said
Well, you said it's 700 and something, right? So I'm gonna go $9.99, $95,
$1,200.
$1.
Dooley,
Say 1,000.
$9,183.
Yo, that better give
For
me.
what?
Better have
For
some fucking
the-
heat protection.
Neo Rest Cotton White Dual Flush Elongated Chair Height Water Sense Soft Close Toilet 12-inch rough in with bidet 0.8 gallon per flush. Looks like
Does this come on
it looks
this
like they
one, too?
took the seat of a motorbike and just turned it into a toilet. I'm not really sure how to describe this. I don't know what makes it worth. Hey, it's only $8,723.85 if you choose a 5% savings when you sign up for the Lowe's card.
So how much was the Death Star?
Only like
$1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah.
Like $9,000 for this toilet. I do not understand at all.
And the Death Star has built-in smoke.
Right?
Get yourself a Death Star.
Oh, this might be a every moment of every day. Enjoy the cleanliness and comforts of life anew. This might be a smart toilet, guys.
Uh-oh.
This is definitely a smart toilet.
It better be for that much
Self-cleaning
fucking money.
wand, heated seat, yeah, self-closed lid. E-Water Plus.
But is it round?
Is it electronic water? What the fuck is this?
If it's not round, I
it
don't
is. I mean, it's here.
Why?
Again, imagine like they took like a bike seat and extended it down to the floor.
Yeah, I mean, it
Rob,
kind of
not
looks
a
like
bathroom,
someone took a
Rob.
bite out of a Tic Tac.
Okay.
Or a tooth.
Put one in my room.
Either way, like, pass it around. $9,000 for this,
It's not even
Toilet.
cool looking.
I know, dude. The Death Star is so much cooler.
right?
When Death Star can play fucking dubstep.
Sound like that girl off of Pitch Perfect.
All right, Cups.
You might be able to play that too. Install some speakers on that bitch. Just as it opens,
For $9,000, this shit better have a TV like that extends out of the floor. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Gotta have a tablet so I can play my video games with my toes.
controller just pops between your legs.
You got a personal attendant and everything. Shit, you know.
Towel, sir.
Guess what? You could buy 10 plus of these.
What?
You could buy 10 plus of these.
Oh, wow. Hey, look,
And
man.
it would still be
It's
almost as much as the toilet from Lowe.
Look, man, it's only $260 a month with smart payments.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what?
We have talked enough about toilets.
Come on. The Lowe's $9,000
I mean,
toilet
Jason,
is
it's
only
right there.
$153 a month.
Right there.
I have shopped though.
I did too.
Hold on, before we jump into another topic, I have a random one.
Go for it.
I was thinking about some shit earlier. And we can...
Me too, but then we started talking about toilets.
That's true.
I got flushed away.
What do we think podcast means? Like, where did it come from? What does it mean? Like, is that like, you know, is
Casting a point of discussion.
It's productions that we are casting.
well, that would be podcast, wouldn't it?
Podcast.
See, yeah, is that like point of discussion cast? That was my best guess.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I just wanted to see if anybody came up with some other shit. Like, you know, it comes from the old, you know,
Old Latin.
Roman word of
Comes from one of the old Celtic
podium castorium. I don't know.
or folklore turned into
I have no idea. I never thought about it.
I was, you know, I don't know what made me
Like,
think
I
of
was
that
think-
earlier
like-
today.
Like I was thinking, like, you know, because like if in my head, thinking of like somebody in a cubicle, you know what I mean, like, or a pod, talking to themselves. Like, so, I have no clue. Do you have an answer? Did you not research this?
I did not research. No,
Well
because
done.
I didn't want to know the answer
That's true.
before. Again, I was with Dennis on the point of discussion.
Yeah.
Like, because it's a discussion usually of
Yeah.
just, you
Yeah,
know,
a bunch of
topics.
people, yeah.
The word podcast is derived from a combination of two words. We are kind of close. This just shows how big Apple is. iPod and broadcast. So when the term was coined, most people were using Apple iPods to listen to podcasts. So when Ben Hammersley suggested the word podcasting to describe the new method of delivering content, the term stuck. So it was not point of discussion. It was because of Apple iPod. I mean, like, how do you know?
you just say
That's like
fuck
Kleenex.
Apple?
Like, how do you know that you are like dominating the industry?
He's become more
like,
of an Android user.
Shit
He
just
said
is
fuck
named
Apple.
after us. Anyway, all right. Next topic. Sorry.
Okay, good. That was interesting, though. So yeah, fucking Apple controls everything, huh? With Google.
Yeah.
Apple controls everything with Google.
All right, 38 widely unique foods and drinks that you can get around the world that I need to try ASAP.
Oh wait, we have done
Oh,
this one.
yeah, we did this one,
Yeah,
yeah.
we did that one. Yeah.
Sorry, that was last week. Sorry, Alex. We'll catch you up to speed later. Number 10.
I mean, the black rice popcorn latte thing is not
All right, so
not
let's
up
go.
my alley.
So, 16 popular foods for Gen Xers and Millennials that are now shocking to younger generations. I'm sorry. So, what do we think here? There's nothing crazy about. And they brought that one back too. They bring it back every time they release a Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
So the High C Ecto Cooler, they're delicious.
They are delicious.
What flavor is that? Like tangerine?
I like oranges. I
Orange.
always thought
It's-
more like orange.
What's the flavor? Orange.
Orange. It's like it's not grape. It's purple.
Wait.
What's the orange flavor? It's orange.
I mean, again, we drank Surge. That shit was just
Fuck
straight
yes.
yellow 5. Like,
I miss Surge.
like
It was the color of Slimer.
Yeah, it was.
that shit didn't bother us at all. What does that taste like? Yellow 5.
Yeah.
That tastes like yellow 5.
With some sugar in it. All right, next.
Think caffeine.
What's weird though is like kids won't drink Ecto Cooler green, but blue and red are fine. Like Mountain Dew blue. That is not a natural color. Like,
Baja Blast.
yeah.
All right, Tidal Wave gum. Does anyone remember this
I've
one?
never even heard of this one.
Nope.
All right, so rumored to have a 420-ish taste, if you catch my drift. So, yeah, I don't know about Tidal Wave.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Oh,
of
I'm
that.
gonna- and I don't think I want
whoa. Yeah, long-lasting gum. It would surprise you with a gush of goopy liquid when you least expected it. I don't know about that.
And it tasted like pot. I don't think that's good. Oh, I do
I
remember this
shit.
one.
Just even the bottle, I remember that shit.
We reinvented the wheel in the 90s with Heinz Easy Squirt green and purple ketchup.
There was a blue one too, I believe.
It
I
never
don't think that
squeezed
was
out like
2000s though, wasn't it?
You could
Like,
not
that
make
one came out
another
later.
flour
maybe.
with that shit.
Yeah, like I
It
mean,
was just
I mean, it's weird. I tried it because like I worked in a hotel and we were required to carry it for like a summer
Yeah, it
for
turns-
the kids' meal,
It turns your poop
and I mean, it tasted like ketchup. It was
How
just
much
weird.
of it did you eat to find that out? Did you just like gun the bottle and like,
Nope.
yo, my poop is purple?
Wait.
Nope, the Death Star told him so.
Dennis, your poop is purple.
purple.
This kid has
You
too
need
much
to see,
time.
I know,
Right? Like, how do you squiggle? How do you do your fries?
Your fries are cold now.
Here's my question: how did you get two different tips? Because the tip on those fries and the tip on that hot dog is two different sizes.
How big do you open the opening?
Oh, you think it's one of the twisties?
It,
Yeah.
it never
Yeah.
squeezed out that perfectly. Okay.
I mean, that's a food artist, man.
All right, continue. What's number 4? Oh, see,
I remember
I do
this.
remember these.
I don't think I ever tried it, but that shit turned into gum, right? When you squirted it in your mouth.
apparently not. Hubba Bubba Squeeze Pops were shotgunning a melted lollipop, and you were immediately covered in stickiness the second you opened them.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Shotgunning a lollipop sounds
Yeah.
interesting. Wonder Balls!
I remember these.
I remember these.
Definitely a choking hazard, but the comical jingle was a bop.
But it's like a Kinder egg, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like the original Kinders, yeah.
I mean, it had Space Jams.
Orbits, I remember that shit.
I never had that because that just like it's Bubba tea, dude.
Well, it's actual gum, though.
Orbit's drinks had little edible floating gum pieces in them, channeling a lava lamp look that doesn't look quite so groovy now.
Yeah, I was never into that one.
I prefer the Sobeys.
Oh, those
Yeah.
were fucking good.
So what happened to those,
There's
right?
a lot some pudding pops.
What's Bill Cosby's what happened to those, dude?
Awesome.
Now with a new flavor.
Pudding pops were iconic, especially when you could buy the set with the mold and make them in your freezer.
We used to do that. We could still do that. We can just take pudding and freeze
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They were delicious, man.
There were many more
Those were good.
pizza flavored snack choices like Keebler's Pizzeria's Pizza Chips.
Dude, they had the right amount of flavor, and the crunch
And
was always good.
but it wasn't a corn; it was a flour.
Yeah.
Like, it was. Those were good.
Cabler fucking up.
Oh, I remember these.
Oh.
Chocoholics had many more options too, like Yoo-Hoo and Fudgesicle, each having a chocolate fudge soda. I love how it's Yoo-Hoo Diet Chocolate Fudge. I never
Yeah.
knew Yoo-Hoo had a diet.
Me
I don't
either.
know how you do
And
diet.
so were these carbonated?
Yeah.
Consider so it's like a soda jerk, like a what is it? Like a egg? What are they called?
A egg cream.
I've never heard of these.
Egg creams are delicious, though.
Number 10. Remember when they made a bagel and cream cheese mixture with a breadstick?
So mad.
This bagel
Look at
full
that.
commercial is a hard one to forget.
Bagel full.
Bagels
Bagel
with the cream
fulls?
cheese inside that you pop in the toaster. Or you probably had to microwave those, right? You didn't toast those. In a 16-pack. Oh, look at that one.
God, I remember those.
Frozen desserts may have peaked with Philadelphia snack bars. Tiny little blocks of cheesecake felt like snack goodness.
Either this ended before, like, I remember shit.
Oh, I remember these.
I'm just
remember
saying,
those
too.
they made these too early. Like now that marijuana is more legalized, they should bring these back.
Fucking text Philadelphia. Be like, hey, random snack bars back.
Hey,
I heard.
There
I
were
do
so
remember
many
this.
rich baked goods in the late 80s and 90s, like Inniman's Brooklyn Blackout Cake, that were so readily available in the grocery store.
again,
And that's how Edelman's became famous, is because they were in the grocery store.
I thought it was the cookies. Well, they were in the grocery store.
Well, yeah, it was cakes first, then cookies came along after that.
I mean,
and the
that
donuts.
shit's still good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
There was a 7-Up spinoff, DNL, in case you didn't have enough soft drinks options.
Turn your thirst upside down.
it's still just
7-Up.
Yeah.
Except they added some more fruits. It's Mountain Dew now.
I still miss the 7-Up commercials, man. Make 7.
Up
Up
yours.
yours.
These don't exist anymore.
Snackwell's? Nah.
Diet and low-fat snacks had a major moment, like Snackwell's, a health-conscious company that gave us Devil's Food cookie cakes.
Those were delicious.
Fat-free.
Whoa, no way.
Dinner dessert mashups were aplenty, like Little Caesar's chocolate ravioli. I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that, and I'm a hard pass.
I haven't seen
That
those
is
in
that a
almost
noodle? Is
25
that a
years.
real noodle?
It-
This looks like
uh,
a fucking meme. Like,
Milestones.
like
It was
like
literally
with
pasta.
Like what they do with Hot Pockets, like this whole area right there, they'd be like cigarette flavor ravioli.
It was,
like,
but they had cinnamon sugar on them too.
Oh no, I'm a hard pass on that.
And for that reason, I am out.
And
And finally, if black pepper jack Doritos don't sound unique enough, the limited edition reflective shiny packaging really made them extra special.
Black pepper jack.
Yeah,
Like
Jack
just
cheese.
black pepper jack cheese,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Not
not
pepper jack.
pepper jack cheese, black pepper jack cheese.
I wonder how those were. Next one, duels. 11. Oh, I did want to, like, while we were here. We'll get to it, never mind. We'll get to it eventually. I don't like to spoil things.
It saves me thousands every year. People are sharing the budget-friendly grocery hacks that cut their costs way down, and
Into-
they're genius.
Was it
In
couponing?
today's climate, with the whole inflation of pricing, especially meats, I thought this would have been a good topic.
Yeah. The meat prices are getting ready to go up even higher.
Again?
Yep. It's getting ready to be like it was back during 2020, whenever we were getting new meat prices every single day. Yeah.
All right, if something is on sale but sold out at your store, so just ask for a rain
Rain
check.
check, yeah.
So, that's my mom's original life hack. So yeah, if you,
Yeah.
I don't. Do they still do rain checks?
Some
Does Walmart do rain checks?
I think Walmart does not.
I know Food Lion will.
Yeah, Food Lion and Kroger, I believe, do.
Walmart doesn't really have sales
Rollbacks.
on meat.
Right? Roll back every day.
What happened to that little cowboy smiley face? I haven't seen that guy in years.
What? Oh,
The little rollback guy.
Yeah, the rollback guy.
You jump
He's
around the
still there.
store and roll back shit.
Well,
like,
they don't. He don't. They
don't
don't
do
really
roll-
do commercials anymore either.
Also,
It's like Clippy, he just
they got maybe
disappeared.
for their like delivery or like curbside pickup and everything, but at the same time they don't really roll
if you
back
can make them on a
prices anymore
5-second ad, you're good to go.
I noticed the biggest change to my grocery budget when I stopped shopping for recipes and just started shopping for what's on sale and figuring out in real time what I can make with it, or frantically Googling for ideas while I wander the aisles. It's honestly made me a better cook, too.
Well, that's fun.
Are you?
That sounds like
Yeah.
was it the Dollar Tree date?
Dollar Tree date night.
Yeah.
Or like the producer, like, oh look, they made too much bread, and they say put it on sale.
Bread pudding.
Number 3, make bread at home in a bread maker. Homemade bread is pennies on the dollar. You know what else is? Bread.
Yeah.
Homemade bread way better.
Look, I'm down for making stuff at home and saving money, but yo,
Bread is not the.
it's like $1.
You know what? If you want to save money, grow a cow in your backyard.
Right.
Number
It's
4.
not $1 if you're getting good bread. Like if you're gonna make sourdough or something at home, then that's way better.
Sourdough is way harder too.
Yeah.
But if
You
you're
have
talking
that
about
starter
just
and
white
Yeah, we
bread,
leave that to the
Fucking buy that shit.
professionals.
Number
That's the
4, we started
professionals.
buying a whole chicken for sandwich meat. It runs between $5 to $6 at our grocery store, and we get a couple of pounds of meat from it. Not to mention making stock from the bones, way cheaper than lunch meat.
Okay.
Yeah, I get
I mean,
that.
duh.
but-
Again,
so
that's
this is
that's
they're
breaking
buying,
it down at home. That's fine.
They're buying a raw chicken, not the rotisserie.
Yeah.
no, they are
And-
not.
But the rotisserie is also like $5 to $6, and it's already cooked.
Yeah.
So-
All you gotta do is pull the meat off.
Yeah. And they do make delicious sandwiches.
Yes, they do.
What? What's some bad?
I'm
Well,
laughing because
I thought they were talking about a rotisserie. What
No.
makes you think they're talking raw?
because making stock from the bones,
Yeah.
you don't make stock with cooked bones.
Well, you could.
You
You have
could,
roasted
but
bones. I don't think you're
Yeah,
gonna
we
get.
buy enough of them on
Yeah.
oil and bitches.
Shit, I know
I
I,
feel
forgot
like-
something.
What? You
I
forgot some bones?
I got legs and claws and everything for from crabs and lobsters and everything, so you can do another seafood stock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, got it in the freezer at the shop.
Appreciate that, sir.
As someone who lives in a big city, I searched online for meat processors in the area and realized that one of them has a retail section. I only buy my meat from this spot now. 2 pounds of chicken breasts at my local grocery store were $9, but it only cost me $4 at the processor.
Huh. That's smart, but that's also in Missouri.
So, yeah,
I was going to say,
yeah.
you have to live next to a processing plant.
Yeah.
Number 6, I started adding lentils and barley to my stews when I started cutting back on meat. The taste is just as good. Fuck off. The food is healthier and the costs are lowered. I make lots of one-pan meals, and the addition of grains and legumes has also helped with weight loss and cholesterol control. I don't know what that has to do with a one-pot meal. Okay, it's a win whichever way you look at it.
How much? Where are you? Where is this one from, man? How much stew are you eating? No, they didn't give it. They didn't give a place.
What was the
I
name of
wouldn't
it?
either.
McCoy, I get it. They're probably Kentucky.
Number 7. I stick to
You
shopping
saw
at
where I was going with that one, yeah.
one main grocery store and use either their app or physical circular.
So check out coupons before I go.
Physical, okay, that's weird.
The circular is
Yeah,
that.
the little paper ad, yeah.
Who calls
whatever,
it the circular?
right? Recently,
That's a boomer right there, dude. Like,
How you doing?
recently, I got coupons in the mail from that same store that were personalized, including $15 off my next total order.
Also, look at
Personalized?
her username. You think that wasn't some older lady just going, no one's going to know my username?
No one's ever gonna guess this.
Neither am
Probably a
I.
fucking bot.
I'm going to forget my
Probably
username
a
in
bot.
10 minutes. My hack for cheaper coffee creamer is to buy real whipped cream cans from Costco and stir it in with a little bit of milk so it incorporates. It's cheaper and doesn't go bad nearly as fast as a regular carton of half and half.
What?
That's what.
I mean,
Whipped cream?
I get
I
it.
mean, that's basically what coffee creamer is. Like,
It's
it's
half
just
and half, but like
It's not half and half. That's like one of those.
we're talking like
I like how both the items that they're using are heavier than half and half.
yeah.
The only thing you've added is air. Like, so does that make it lighter, I guess? Like, I'm not really sure because it's now
wait.
whipped cream.
Is that
Wait,
Cool
wait.
Whip?
They
Is it
may
Cool
have
Whip?
worked at
Whip cool.
Starbucks, so sweeter the better.
I'm not talking about sweet. I'm just talking about
I mean, like, yes, if you're gonna use what are those things that you buy? The lights. What are they? International
And there's
delights.
lights, yeah.
Like, if you're using
Yeah.
those, I could see this being a fair option
Yeah, cheaper, yeah.
for like 99 cents a can.
Shit, yeah, because like one of my mom's recipes for like mashed potatoes and everything, she uses like the non-dairy one and everything, but coffee made original. You can only buy the damn thing in one of those big ass things. I'm like, I don't need this much. I just need a half a cup. I'm not going to use.
You must buy the gallon.
I don't put fucking creamer in my coffee. Like, what the hell?
it seems like common knowledge to me, but most young people don't realize that there are price books online or via apps that can help you to determine fair prices for everyday purchases, like groceries. Sometimes you just have to pay an above market price for specific foods, but sometimes this method saves me a lot of money.
What is a?
Anonymous 54.
I
There
don't
we
know.
go.
Number 10, if you're only signed up for your grocery store's rewards program to get the sales they have listed, ask your cashier next time if they have any points or store credit from your purchases. I did this the other day, and when I heard the person in front of me ask about their points, and I felt like the biggest idiot in the world for not realizing my store card was more than just getting sale prices.
That's
Yeah.
usually fuel
Yeah,
points.
fuel
I was going to say,
points.
these days, most of them are fuel points. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
If
I've
they
got
have,
like
if they-
41,000 7-Eleven points. I'm going to go
Electronic.
balling one of these days.
One day, see, like you can't. Well, can you? can
I don't
only
know.
use- you can only use your points to take like 3 cents off a gallon. Like,
I've gotten like 25 cents off.
wow, you go to 7-Eleven a lot.
Well, again, I got 41,000 points.
Look at the payments.
I got like 12.
Like one of these
100.
days, I'm
$100.
just gonna get like a case of Red Bull
Electronic
for free.
check.
Just
What?
What do you
Like, I'm looking at this receipt for Meyer and everything, and like the payments, electronic check.
I mean, that's debit.
Is that? I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, electronic check.
okay,
It's just debit. It comes from your checking account.
yeah.
keep
30.
scrolling. Let's go. Number 11. If you have any room in your freezer, buy yourself a vacuum sealer so you can buy meat only when it's on
Hell
sale,
yeah.
and keep a treasure trove of frozen meats in your home at all times.
And you can also pre-season them when you seal them and then freeze them, and then you just throw them straight into your sous vide. Voila.
Mine definitely paid for itself in a matter of months.
I've told that to plenty of people.
Number 12, check the price per unit of large quantities of something versus their smaller counterparts. You would be surprised how many times it can actually be cheaper to buy multiple smaller items than it is to get one larger one. This goes for everything from meat portions to canned and dried goods.
I have a question. Like, you know how, like, most stores, I'm going to use Walmart for an example, will give you, like, the price per ounce on,
Yeah.
like, the... Do you think those are accurate? Does anyone ever stop to check it?
I feel like
Nobody
they
checks
have
that
to be.
shit.
What do you mean?
If they're not accurate, that's lawsuits.
False advertising?
Well,
And again, it can't be that difficult because you have
The can and the price and then just divide?
the ounces or whatever listed. So yeah, like I'm assuming they're literally just being like bam,
speaking
bam,
of
bam.
false
Now,
advertisement lawsuits.
We're getting there.
Okay.
Number
I wondered
13.
if you actually got that one or not.
If you find that you're always leaning on unplanned meals or takeout runs, I find that the easiest way to minimize those expenses is to keep a handful of easy cooking frozen dinners in the freezer. This can certainly be store-bought frozen foods like frozen pizzas and pasta dishes, but you can even freeze homemade dishes if you have lots of leftovers. Yeah. In winter months, we always have at least 4 quarter containers of leftover soup in our freezer.
We got chili in there right now. We got
gumbo.
marinara sauce in there. Is there still gumbo in there?
There's still gumbo in there, too.
I don't really. Split pea
I'm
soup
coming
in there.
over.
There's split pea. There's hamburgers.
What? There's split pea soup? What?
I'm a big fan of number 14 here. While there's an investment up front, and not much of one in my opinion, if you love beef, buy a sous vide immersion stick, and you can make your cheaper cuts of beef taste as good as the prime cuts.
Yeah, at the same time, like certain cuts that everybody thinks are going to be cheaper, they're not really that much cheaper.
I mean, look, I'm a London broil fan.
Yeah.
It doesn't change much, or hasn't changed too much.
So I laugh because it used to be like skirt steak used to be one of the cheapest things you can find. Now, fuck, it's almost as expensive as a damn fillet.
Well, because it became popular.
That-
Because Bobby Flay started using
Yeah, and you
it.
only get 4 out of an entire steer, so...
Number 15, consider buying pork shoulder roasts when they are on sale. Yes, it's a bit of pain to cut up, but you can make some great stews and meat sauces as well as slow cooker pulled pork.
I just did that. I bought 2.
Number 16,
They were on sale for 99 cents a pound.
in recipes like soups or sauces that call for heavy cream, I always try substituting canned coconut milk.
No.
It works a lot of the time, and it's a good deal cheaper than heavy cream. If you're making dessert, though, stick with heavy cream. Or you could just use actual fucking cream.
Yeah.
If your grocery store has a credit card offer that lets you get cash back or points to use in groceries in the future, open an account now. I think most store cards are a scam unless you get one for a grocery store that you're constantly shopping at. Mine gives me 5% back on every grocery purchase, and shopping for a family of 5, I feel like it saves me thousands every year.
What grocery stores have credit cards?
Kroger's.
Kroger has a credit card?
Yes, they do.
It's also California.
Walmart.
Well,
Yeah,
Walmart's not a fucking
Ralph's.
grocery store.
Ralph's.
Ralph's? Ralph?
Where do I
Ralph?
get
Ralph's.
our groceries from?
California.
Ralph's
California.
is Kroger.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh.
same thing. Remember when we were in California and I kept trying to download the app and it wouldn't work? It kept saying like, "This is already used. We already have your."
Oh, yeah.
this." I was like, "How do you have my email?
Yeah.
I'm in California. I've never been to a Ralph's in my life." And then I just used my Kroger app.
Just like it's Hardee's here, but it's Carl's Jr. over there.
Yeah.
Okay, this one actually requires, like, they had to put a fucking description in this. 18, this probably sounds sadder than it actually is, but I always include what I call an infinity meal in my meal plan for each week, especially if it's close to the end of the month. Basically, an infinity meal is a straightforward dish you can make for yourself with only a couple really cheap ingredients over and over again if you have to for sustenance. In my case, they keep me from ordering takeout or going out to eat.
Chicken and rice.
Fucking ramen.
Ramen, I was going to say, yeah.
If I'm not ready to shop for another week of groceries, or if I want to stretch my budget further. Yeah, I could buy like 2 packs of ramen. I'm good for like 14 days.
Are you talking about like cases?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You
That's
said packs.
my
2
cheat
packs
meal.
of ramen is not getting you 14
what
days.
the fuck
No,
are you
right.
stretching your ramen
When I
with?
talk about packs, I don't. Who buys a single pack of ramen?
Bitch, I got some linguine, I got some spaghetti noodles.
I buy
I've
the
been
single
meaning to cook.
packs, but I buy like multiple different flavors. See, why can't ramen come up with a variety pack?
Well, they do.
Well, it's
called-
more
my-
expensive.
Yeah, but in my ramen box, but you know, hey.
We have one.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the ones that don't have instructions. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with those.
Cook like ramen?
What, you just 3 minutes?
Yeah.
But like they have like 4 fucking packets in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what those packets are. There's no instructions.
I get you.
Like they didn't even bother writing them in Japanese. They're
Yeah.
it's just in a clear bag.
Yeah. There's a clear cellophane bag, that's it, yeah.
How do you do it?
Number 19,
I
you
never
better
had
have a
those.
freezer. If you're cooking salmon, buy huge fillets and cut them into portions. $27 for 5 meals of fresh salmon isn't bad at all.
That is true.
Especially if you have Dooley's knife hands.
Number 20, hate to admit it, but instant noodles like Top Ramen
Get 8
and
portions,
Morachan
motherfucker.
have become a standard purchase during my grocery runs since I live alone, and they're definitely the most cost-effective base meal for me. Sometimes they're as little as 10 packs for $1. They
Bullshit.
used to be,
Or-
Used
right?
to be.
To make it healthier, I've stopped using the soup packets to go.
Yep.
And
all
instead,
that
I'll
stuff-
substitute
all
with
that
other
sodium,
ingredients to
yeah.
add flavor like hot sauces and chicken broth, sriracha, and mayo noodles with garlic. Sliced scallions and a fried egg have become my almost daily lunch. It's so cheap.
No offense, if you put sriracha in it, you're fucking spending a motherfucking shit.
Well,
Well, now you are.
But back then, when he was buying 10 packs for $1,
I was joking on my quicks the other day because they still have two of the big the green cap, the
green
rooster
cap.
and everything. They have them sitting out there on the hot sauce bar, and I'm like, "Oh, you trying to say that you're rich and not
Yeah.
and like this and that?" And then she's like, "Wait, no, those are supposed to be back here." I'm like, "Yeah,
It's like,
There's
it's
no-
like
Are they still sealed?
huh?"
I wouldn't tell anybody I won the lottery, but there'd be signs.
Yeah, sriracha.
I got green cap sriracha.
I
up
feel
in
like that's
here.
the shit you just put in a case. And like 10 years from now, I'll be like, you remember the sriracha shortage? Yeah, I got the big bottle.
the sriracha shortage of 2023.
There's no
yeah.
broth in this.
It's what he said. He doesn't use the broth. He
That's-
uses siracha. and
Well, he
mayo.
doesn't use.
Well, he said he could substitute chicken broth, and I just want to say that looks like the shit that I got that I bitched about.
Oh, from Ryan's.
he doesn't use
from
the
the
soup
ramen
packets.
shop.
No,
he
no, no,
doesn't
no,
use
no,
soup
no.
packet.
From was that the special ramen or what it was?
Yeah, it was like the chef's ramen from
Yeah.
fucking the nice ass place.
Yeah.
The expensive one.
I don't even
Yeah.
remember what the name of the place is. Fucking rooftop. Fucking
I know the
top
name
floor
of
shit.
it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Up.
chef's ramen sucked. Number 21, I've started grocery shopping on Sundays only so I can leave my kids at home with the husband, even if it means dealing with weekend crowds. If you're a parent, you know how impossible it is to avoid impulse shopping when kids are with you. Even though Sunday shopping is less ideal for my schedule and way more crowded, I've saved a lot of money ever since making the switch. So just don't shop with your kids. Okay?
Yeah, right.
If you can grow your own herbs or foods anywhere in
Hell
your
yeah.
house, garden or balcony, please consider it. For at least a few months of the year, I can have fresh herbs, sorrel, cucumbers, beans.
I was like, what the fuck's a
and-
cucumber
hey,
bean?
We saw caper berry this
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Cucumbers, beans, and tomatoes from just a few pots outside. I'm super fortunate to be able to grow veggies on some friends' land too, so I have carrots, onions, potatoes, and beets for months. And most things last in storage until December. It cuts down the cost like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah,
Like you seen like the cool. You showed it to me. The
Oh.
potato ones. Like you can open it up and pull the potatoes out from the
Yes,
bottom.
Yeah.
like it. Well, not even the bottom. They have like zippers on the side,
Yeah.
and like literally, it's crazy. One of my peppers is oranging.
Oh no, really?
It's turning orange.
Oh shit.
We're getting into some red habanero, or not habanero. What
Reapers.
is this? Reapers. Reapers are first. Number 23. How many are these? Okay.
We're almost done.
I buy frozen broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts and roast them directly from frozen in the oven. They are a little softer than roasting fresh, but if you give them enough time in the oven and really coat everything in olive oil and salt and pepper, they will develop a nice char on the outside and taste totally acceptable. Are you shooting for acceptable? That's where your life goals are at?
Look, man,
But talking about saving money, they're not talking about splurging on.
fresh vegetables, and sometimes the frozen vegetables are more fresh than the fresh vegetables.
I feel
Especially
like-
if you're going to certain
I
stores.
don't ever have a
Yeah.
problem with frozen veggies, except asparagus.
I feel like there are lines. It's
I
like
was gonna
toilet
say
paper.
cauliflower, but
You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things you just don't compromise on. I admit, vegetables aren't my line in the sand. You gonna compromise on vegetables? Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
They're not
It's
wrong on this
edible.
one. They're not wrong.
I feel
on
like
this
I,
one.
I feel like I did my job.
Number 24. Making your own deli meat is definitely legit. Turkey and chicken for sure, but also a cheapish eye of round can make great deli-style roast beef. It's fun to experiment with different herbs and seasonings as well. The end result is also higher quality than the packaged stuff, plus no added chemicals and preservatives.
Dude, eye around. Seriously? Oh hell yes.
Around is it expensive?
No, it's like
Is it
six,
still
it's
cheap?
like, if you buy a whole one, it's $6.99 a pound.
Sorry, that was louder than I thought.
Yeah.
I was trying to lean away, it just didn't
Yeah.
enough.
It's like $6.99 a pound, and then you buy it as is, and then
I'll get that.
$6.99 pound. Buy it as it's what?
like buy a whole and everything. You're talking like 6-7 pounds and everything. But at the same time, you take that, season it up, like marinate it overnight.
Sous vide it.
Well, either sous vide it or personally, I say roasted just like a prime rib.
Yeah, but then you got to chill it before you slice it.
Well, yeah,
if
but
you're doing for sandwiches.
But if you're doing it for sandwiches and everything too, so it's like you chill it and then you slice it and everything, and then you can individually pack so much and everything. You can keep it in the freezer and that way, boom.
Yeah, vacuum sealer. The
Yeah.
vacuum sealer comes back.
All right, the last two here. Number 25. I buy tons of rice in bulk when I am in need of an easy side for a meal
You got an
or
answer
the
for
base
it?
to a dish. It feels like I'm cooking free food. There's also a million ways to cook rice, so I encourage you to find the method that works for you and don't change it.
I am a
I've-
huge rice fan,
hear
but I
you.
do not buy 25-pound bags of rice.
I was about to say, like, I mean, how much is like a 25-pound thing of rice at like Restaurant Depot?
Do you buy the 50-pound?
Honestly, I don't know because I don't
Buy it.
buy it. I don't even look at it because it's.
He
just-
goes to Walmart
Where
for-
the fuck am I gonna put it?
at the same time, he goes to
On the
Walmart,
floor.
gets the good rice for fucking cheaper than it is at the Asian store. So it's
So you got to get the rose rice,
Yeah.
which I did find that they do have the big bag now at Walmart. I guess they got tired of me buying them out of all the little bags.
Yeah, I remember I was with you. Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, they make rose rice in the big bag now at Walmart, and it's cheaper than the fucking Asian market.
Number 26.
told the world.
There are Italians crying right now.
Oh, God.
I used to be a cheesemonger, and I wholeheartedly endorse domestic Parmesan cheeses instead of splurging for Parmigiano Reggiano. For most pasta dishes, they'll taste fine, of course. If you're already making a more expensive dish that needs a higher quality cheese, cost probably isn't much of a concern for you. Even if you don't want to stoop to Kraft Shaker cheese, no shade, I use it all the time, check your cheese counter for a block of domestic Parmesan or other Italian-style cheese.
You trying to get whacked?
There's like a whole fucking union built around Parmesan cheese.
Ayy.
And they even got a black market for Parmesan cheese. Like, are you serious right now?
Somebody's gonna die.
Hold on, oh, you closed it already.
Wait.
I had to go back to it.
I was just going to say, was that one anonymous or did they leave it?
No, it was
Was somebody's name attached to that one?
Song IC Louis D.
All right, so you want to talk about the lawsuit?
Yeah, this is priceless. I saw it the other day.
So did we. Like, I was reading it on the food truck.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So there's a high
Class
court
action.
Yeah, there's a class action lawsuit against Texas Pete, saying it's false advertising because it's not made in Texas. It's made in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and the judge actually did not dismiss this because a concerning consumer and everything could think that it's from Texas because it says Texas Pete. It's got a Texas white
They
star.
advertise themselves as being in Texas. And
Yeah.
Alex had a valid point. Like, it could be a Texas-style hot sauce.
Yeah.
But I do truly believe that it is a Louisiana-style hot sauce, not a Texas-style hot sauce called Texas Pete.
Yeah. And I'm laughing at my ass off. I'm like, so...
I mean, what's going to happen? The lawyer's going to make money.
Yeah.
No one. What are we going to each get a quarter? Like, everybody who bought Texas Pete, Texas Pete, are they going to pay you? Or are they going to have to lower the price of Texas Pete by a quarter?
Well,
how are they going to figure out?
That was like the whole Red Bull class action lawsuit.
Yeah, I didn't get any money.
I got a free can.
I also
got a
didn't
free
get-
can of Red Bull.
I didn't get wings either.
I didn't get wings either. Yeah. I'm like, give me some wings. I'll eat some wings. Fuck shit.
Yeah, right. Red Bull has to give everybody chicken wings. That
I just feel
would have
like-
been even better.
I just feel like if this goes through,
You did say Red Bull gives them wings.
if this goes through and this lawsuit is won,
Yeah.
I can only imagine
I'm
the
suing Budweiser.
landslide.
the backlash of everybody.
Well, California Pizza Kitchen in every fucking state but California.
It originated in California.
Does it matter? Did Texas Pete originate? I don't know that answer, but I mean, again, what if the original shop was in Texas? Even if it's not there anymore, does it still count?
Budweiser for all the ugly chicks I slept with.
See, California Pizza Kitchen. Okay, so I understand your argument here.
I'm just saying, that's the
Yeah.
one that comes to mind first.
Yeah.
It obviously has a state in the name. But, what about Kentucky Fried Chicken? They go by KFC now. That's probably a little outdated. It doesn't count. But if it was
It's probably because of that reason.
Right, if it was still Kentucky Fried Chicken, is that suable? If this gets passed,
So,
or,
okay,
if this goes
let's
through
look
the court.
at churches. It
Buffalo Wild
says Texas Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
So, again, can you claim that? Because you're not in Texas.
But I mean, they
Well,
started
some
in
of
Texas.
them are. Again, so do you have to claim Texas-style chicken?
See, I don't know. Does it say Texas style chicken now? I thought it said Texas.
Or Texas inspired chicken.
I think it was Texas. I think it says Texas Fried Chicken.
Whatever it is,
Hooters.
if you have any state in your name, does that mean that you're automatically going to have to change some shit now?
See, no, I think if you're based out of that state, I mean, I don't know if KFC is still in Kentucky. California Pizza Kitchen originated there. I know KFC originated in Kentucky. Popeyes, Louisiana's fucking fried chicken obviously originated in Louisiana. So I think the whole point here is maybe the issue is it has zero affiliation with Texas.
It's just
Again, I don't know enough about Texas Pete
Texas
to.
chicken.
I don't.
Church's
Texas chicken.
Yeah.
So I mean, does that mean that they would have to change their shit? I don't know enough about Texas Pete to argue for Texas Pete, but I could see that if this goes through, regardless of whether or not Texas Pete started in Texas, if just having a state's name in your somebody else is going to try it, and hundreds of other people are going to try it.
Yeah, but I mean, then you can't okay. So, but this is moving, I really like, that Southern Fried Chicken from Kentucky, which is actually north, but whatever. That Southern Fried Chicken from Kentucky. Oh, we make KFC, and we bring it to you so you don't have to go to Kentucky. You know, Popeye's Louisiana Fried Chicken. We bring it to you so you don't have to go to Louisiana.
Another
You know,
thing.
Texas Pete. We brought it to you from North Carolina so none of us go to Texas.
Here's
Wait. There's another thing. It's a whole other country, and they make mustard.
what about? All right. So do you think
That is the last name, sir.
Do you think that if
I
this
know.
goes through, that it would be limited to food? Because here's,
Okay.
again, just an example. Let's just say that in Washington, there is a company called Alaskan Airlines.
There is,
I don't know if there is, but
there
let's
is an
just,
Alaskan Airline.
let's just say it's based in Washington, not based in Alaska. They fly to Alaska, but taxes are cheaper in Washington. So they're based... that's probably not true either. But,
Well, yeah.
whatever. Just example-wise.
Yeah.
Could they get sued because they're not Alaskan Airlines? They're Washington Airlines that flies to Alaska?
I mean, what's going to happen here, I believe, is they're going to find another judge.
And
That will dismiss it.
I could definitely. If your lawyers can't get this dismissed or win,
Right.
then something is wrong. But again, just the fact that this has even come up as a precedent, like this sets a whole new precedent for legal legislation. And
It's
if
like
if it
fucking
goes farther, it could be horrible.
every time someone gets burned at McDonald's, dude, they become a new millionaire. Like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, like that kid, yeah.
Did that just
4-year-old.
fucking say Skittles?
yes, let's do it, Dooley. He saw it.
I was kind of trying to make that segue for a second, but then we
Yeah,
moved.
the whole French's. Like, there's a whole country that makes mustard. So,
But yes,
Limited edition yellow mustard Skittles.
this I would try.
I will try.
No
it.
matter the loogies.
I forgot to bring the
the
super
fuck?
sours.
Oh.
Since we're on Skittle topics.
Oh, Alex, tell her about them.
They put out like a Halloween-inspired themed Skittle pack. It's orange, it's got like a Reaper on it, and it says some of them are so sour it'll make you squeal, or something like that. And it's like 5 regular flavors, but every now and then you just find one, and it's not like all the greens are sour.
Like the roulettes.
Yeah, it's like the roulette.
It's a roulette.
You just get one green one, and they don't have the sugar coating on them, but they are more like I was making the
lemon face, lion face.
Oh
lemon
yeah,
face,
Like,
lion face.
Oh, it was. We were in a car trip, and I was just like, I didn't have water. I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Were you driving? Were you driving?
No, fortunately, I was not driving. That would have been dangerous. I'm not even gonna lie.
Where is this? What is this?
It's like the new.
What are they called?
I don't know. It was just.
He was supposed to bring them over.
I totally forgot about them.
Skittles?
Yeah, it's a new Skittle.
Super sour.
It looked like a Halloween pack. It was literally orange and black, and it had like a Reaper on it. And they were just like, yeah, some of them are so sour they'll make you squeal was like the tagline. And I was just like, okay, why not? And it's fucking true. Yeah, like face was twisted all up in sorts of shit. Couldn't see, if I was driving, I'd have been like one eye in it,
One time I was actually driving too, but we were driving and we decided we had a big ass bag of warheads,
Oh god.
and then so she's like, "I'll do 2," and I was like, "Well, I'll do 3," and then she's like, "I'll do 4," and we got to 7, and then the entire inside of your mouth is just raw from the sour. But
Skittles Shriekers is what it's
Oh.
called. She found
Are
it.
they new or is it
So it's not squeal. It's so sour it'll make you shriek.
It's okay. Skittles Shriekers. Where do I find those?
Wow, she's looking that up. The mustard bite-sized Skittles here is the whole bag mustard because the Shriekers are
Yeah.
different
They're on
flavors.
Amazon.
they're on Amazon?
I mean, I found them at Sheets.
Oh well.
Oh wow. She's.
I mean, I was up in Northern Virginia. At the
Yeah, I
time.
would say yeah.
So I found
Okay,
the
so
Sheets.
National Mustard Day, we've created a confectionery classic that lives
At the,
at the intersection of condiment and candy. Mustard Skittles.
It sounds better than ketchup Skittles.
I agree.
I am.
Do you think they'll make a mustard ketchup pack? So
I don't-
it tastes like when you mix your mustard and ketchup with French fries.
I feel like if you're gonna go for the pack, you gotta have like mayonnaise, pickles.
So you got to be in a certain area at a certain time on a certain day, and they all passed.
Oh.
Damn. So if you were in Atlanta on July 31st, on 675 North Avenue, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia,
at Ponce City Market.
yeah, 11 to 3 they had them, and then in DC at City Center on August 12th at 11 to 3, and then August 5th. I'm sorry, guys, we came to you too late in New York at Hudson River Park, 11 to 3. You could have got a pack of mustard Skittles.
You had to win.
You had
Scroll
to-
back up. Scroll back up.
What?
You had the opportunity to win some limited edition swag and, of course, try some mustard Skittles.
Okay, so you could have won some probably some Skittle mustard T-shirts.
I guess.
You know, there's some fuckers walking by those places at the time didn't have a clue what the fuck it was.
It's probably the glasses.
The glasses.
Like, scroll up. That's what you get.
Oh, the yellow glasses.
That's the swag right
Give
there.
me that
Yeah.
pull full of these little bubble things.
Water balloons?
I mean, they got to make these again, right, and release them to the public.
I
wants-
would say that depends on the reviews they get back from
everybody. Like even if you sold them to everybody once, just wanted to try a weird thing.
Do you think that this is all right? Let's just say that they did it. They did it 3 times. Do you think that they got rid of every single bag of Skittles, or do you think that there's just like a room somewhere that has like all the rest of the mustard Skittles, or do they just trash them?
Nah, there's probably a couple cases floating around.
There's just like
at some Skittle exec's house.
Like a fucking cryovac chamber full of Skittles. Like,
There you
yo,
I mean, I found a review, so
Well, let's do it. What do we got here?
I tried French's mustard Skittles, and the flavor is so intense. Why is it spicy?
Oh, they
I have
use,
a
like,
pretty
they use-
open mind when it comes to food collabs, and have tested everything from Swedish fish Oreos, weird, to avocado cupcakes from Sprinkles.
Oh.
Also weird. So when a limited edition French's mustard Skittles was announced, I knew I had to try it as well. French's is known for their yellow mustard that pairs with savory foods like burgers and soft pretzels, while some people prefer ketchup on their hot dogs. I'm more of a mustard person. So I was super excited to see if that love also transferred into the mustard candy category. Keep scrolling. We're just going to go down the review. I don't care about this person's story.
Whoa, real fast. Go back up real fast.
All right.
On the side over here, is that a
Taco Bell's, is that what you're looking
yeah,
at?
Grilled
Taco
cheese-
Bell's grilled
grilled
cheese
cheese
dipping
dipping
taco? It
tacos.
tastes like TikTok burrito.
Oh, shit.
Taco Bell dipping tacos. I
I
mean,
was-
at least they went with
Well,
their own name.
I'm assuming this is the things that they've tried, because there's the avocado cupcake
Yeah.
by Sprinkles.
I tried Starbucks Black Pink Frappuccino at home, and you can too.
Okay, let's go to the review. We don't need the whole story. We just want to know what they think.
When it
Other than
comes to
it's
viral
spicy.
and unusually flavored foods, I like to put them into 2 different categories. The first one is when a company actually makes a solid effort in trying to blend the strange flavor pairing together, so it kind of works. The other is when a company just throws 2 strange flavor together and hopes for the best. I think French's mustard Skittles falls into the latter category. I really thought the mustard Skittles would be like a regular Skittles candy with a hint or subtle aftertaste of tangy mustard flavor. However, it's all mustard, and it's a lot. The flavor, which actually seemed to grow in my mouth over time, was kind of peppery before I really got the tangy French's mustard flavor. Then it was weirdly spicy. I don't think I've had yellow mustard on its own, but I'm sure it's not spicy like the mustard. Oh, it fucking is.
Dude, like Coleman's?
Dude, yeah, like the powder?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is strong.
It is so good, though.
The heat isn't too intense. Rather, it's surprising and kind of creeps up on you at the end. Ultimately, French's mustard Skittles is just something to try that you could say, I've had mustard Skittles and survived, just like TikTok's viral Oreos with mustard. It's not a perfect pair. I would say mustard and Skittles are better off as friends who aren't at the same dinner party.
What was the Oreo cheesecake thing? You dip the Oreo in
Sour
what?
cream.
The
Sour
sour
cream.
cream. I mean, that's a thing, right?
Nope. For some people.
Well, she liked it.
Not me. Mm-mm. Of course, it was the Oreo Thins, which we did have a discussion about. That could be different. Because I feel like I need more cream.
What?
Yes, I forgot about this one. I put this one in the file so long
Is
ago.
this fucking farmers only?
No, it's vegans only. Meet the vegans who only date other vegans. It's literally called Meet.
Fucking
The
serious?
dating app for vegans who only date other vegans is called Meet. I think it's classic. It's hilarious. Good job, vegans. You finally did something worthwhile.
Non-vegans often have a foul smell of decomposing flesh or rotten milk, and I'm thankful for this.
Wow. That was,
That's fucking
What's
aggressive.
this one say?
I remember being like, this is so cool. We have a trunk full of happy vegan food.
What the?
So yeah, this is from Bon Appetit, by the way. This was an email. So I get like obviously,
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
and they emailed this. It was just out. It's like
Show the. There you go.
Yes.
That animation,
the,
yes.
the celery and the carrot dancing together. But yes, I just love the fact that they called it meat, but it is spelled M-E-E-T.
Yeah.
I think they could have one up themselves and went with the M-E-A-T.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it's a dating app. So for all our vegan listeners, I know there's like, your mom. Go check out Meet, the vegan dating app.
They're dancing at the wing wedding.
I want to know, like,
they're the side guests.
what are the scruples on that? Like, does somebody back check that? Like, do you have to send in your grocery list? Like, like, how do you prove that you're vegan? Like, I could sign up for that shit. Like, yeah, what'd you have for dinner last night? Chicken. I mean, tofu. Really?
180 from the last thing we literally just talked about.
Actually, I just want to clarify that this sounds way more American.
I know. Right?
You would be surprised at how much cool shit happens outside of this country with like our fast food that we don't ever get to try.
Burger King Thailand. I'm sure you could probably do this at Burger King. I don't know how they would ring it in. They figure it out. Burger King
There's
Thailand.
definitely like, I mean, okay.
How many times can you do it? You know what I mean?
Like Wendy's, like no, yeah, Wendy's.
the
Like
T-Rex
you
burger,
can
yeah.
you can add any patty, as many patties as you want.
They have a T-Rex burger. It's like 13 fucking patties on
Burger
it.
King Thailand releases burger where you can add unlimited patties. I don't know what the fuck that says, so we're just going to look at the pictures.
I just like the stack in the bottom, the
It
bottom
says
right.
Like, you don't
Either
even
way,
see the buns.
so-
Yeah, all you
It's
see
just
now.
burger.
The real meat burger.
burger.
Do they not eat cheese in Thailand?
I guess so.
No, I think they're.
This looks like a meme.
Never mind. I was about to say I thought there's cow sacred, but obviously.
With their recently
That's
dropped
India.
burger, they
Yep.
contain only 20 slices of cheese.
Causing food. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm pretty sure that was the burger. Like it
Yeah, the
wasn't.
20
It wasn't a
I saw-
burger.
I
It was
saw-
20 pieces of cheese as a burger.
Yeah, and it was. I mean,
Cheese patty. You gonna eat that cheese
Holy
patty?
crap! What is that? That
Holy
is
crap,
amazing.
put Crayola on a stick. What the fuck?
So I mean, we've done some pretty big burgers around here.
Yeah.
That is Burger Tower. That looks like what's the meat that spins around in your
Shawarma.
shawarma. Thank you. That looks like shawarma after it's been cut down to like the stick. Like it's got like the 4-inch middle left.
Yeah,
Dude, that's at least 50 patties right there.
That's a fuck ton.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
a buttload.
it
You-
literally
you
looks
don't
like
count 'em?
it literally looks like
No.
the size of the dude's like waist to head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jason, stand up.
Eat me.
He's trying to eat half of you apparently.
All right, so right here, it's it's on his Facebook. It's 100 patties. It's right there. We didn't have to count.
Started as a joke.
Yeah, world class idea deserves world class response, and what happens almost immediately? Thailand-based food Facebook food blogger. Believe me, I already ate it. Oh, we're gonna have to look him up. Put that theory to the test when you ordered a burger with 100 patties. Next one. Moving on.
I just want to try to eat that.
Oh. Okay, this is a good topic. Alex, I'm going to need you to chime in on this one. So this taboo food, and like this is something I thought of while driving. Like, why is it taboo to eat a horse? A dog, a cat, whatever. Like, you know, they do it in other cultures, but in the Western, I'm going to call us Westerners, like it's taboo to like
I
horse
feel
meat.
because they're more companion than just like they help us with shit.
I mean, they also help other cultures as well.
Not China.
You think they don't have dogs as pets?
Not many.
More
Not-
food than it is anything else. They actually have a festival for it.
I thought that the wrinkled dog wasn't that the
What, Shar-Pei?
Yeah, isn't that a Chinese dog?
Might be Emperor's dog.
Huh? The Emperor's dog?
yeah.
But I mean, it's
Like
still
they
a
probably
dog.
eat fucking.
Do they really eat dog in China? That's a real question.
But at the same time, it all depends on which part of the apocalypse we're at. Okay.
Yeah.
Like horses will be first, then dogs, maybe cats.
See,
you know,
I'm pretty sure-
horses are transportation.
but at the same time, cats are already like no offense, but if you eat from a Chinese restaurant that's right next to a fucking damn pet shop, you're eating cat.
we don't know that for a fact.
Chicken in China, Chinese chicken. Yeah, drumstick. Yeah.
But like, why is it taboo? Like, I mean, I'm not saying I want to eat a
Because
cat.
the way people are in this country versus on this side of the world versus over there.
I think it's more because those three are like the most pet-esque animals. Like you could buy a
I mean,
horse. you
again,
buy.
horse was transportation. Horse was the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't eat your car. Unless your car gets hit by another car, then you can eat your car.
I still have fucking like I got like three
Spinning
neighbors
around,
that
I
have.
don't know.
We got like 3 or 4
Trying
neighbors that
them?
have horses, like 3 or 4 of them, and
They're-
like they use them to fucking drag shit around all the damn time. So
They're
I mean,
all-
they're still
They're all working animals in America.
Yeah.
Cats.
When America was founded, you have to think cats were barn animals. They kept mice away. Grain was saved, so cats were always around. It's a work animal. Dogs, shepherd dogs. How do you keep your flocks in check? Dogs, horses. What else was moving stuff? I mean, like they had oxen, but I'm pretty sure horses became more.
prevalent.
Farm equipment.
Yeah,
Those are
like
really good. What is that?
They are.
it's the Flips stuffed. And it is milk chocolate peanut butter filled pretzels. These are delicious. I'm not gonna lie. We'll pass this back around again.
So it's like the pretzel with the peanut butter in the middle, but then they just dipped them in chocolate.
Yes. But again, that's my best guess is that they are all work animals. So you wouldn't want to give up your horse to eat unless you absolutely had to, because now you've lost your way to till the field. You wouldn't want to give up your dog because now you can't keep your sheep in check. You wouldn't want to give up your cat because then your grain gets destroyed. Like, I think it's more of just a cultural usage. Like,
That makes way more sense.
And then also with Egyptians with cats, cats are praised as like
yeah, they were like
I mean,
shit, some pharaohs.
godly.
Some pharaohs got fucking buried with their live cats. It's
Really
like,
good.
why don't you just kill it real quick? No, I want them alive.
They mummified them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking weird.
but yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, why is that in our culture? Because when our country was forming, they were all work animals. And I think, when other countries were forming, let's be frank, were older than ours.
A lot older.
Maybe they were not work animals, or they were not like horses. Maybe it was oxen for Chinese. Maybe the oxen were already there. Maybe horses were just somebody the white man brought. You know what I mean? Like, what's that? Well, that's food now. Like, I don't know what that is. We're gonna eat it.
Horse is huge in Italy.
Also in China, like
Horse is huge in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
They eat them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because, like,
Steak, burger, yeah.
really,
I don't know that.
I mean, like,
like a horse meatball.
Horses got legalized in the States like 5 years ago.
You can eat horse, and like it was illegal.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that you could eat camel before you could eat horse.
Yeah.
Like, is that just because it's not from here? Like, that is technically a work animal, not in our area. But, like,
That is a valid point. Like,
oh, speaking of work animals, let's get into the guy who won his court case for his emotional support emu in Virginia
Oh, yeah.
Beach.
I heard about that shit.
In Kempsville, this guy got an
Are you
emu.
serious? That
Yeah.
was here?
Dead
Yep.
serious. He won his court case. The city,
he's allowed to keep his emu.
his neighbors didn't give a shit,
The
apparently.
problem is those emu are bonded with somebody else, with another emu in a place in Tennessee and everything. So now he can't get it back.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
They won't let him get a second emu, huh? You can only
Like,
bond
emu-
with one
I'm
emu.
pretty sure you get another emu, but at the same time,
Well, the city wanted him to get rid of the first emu.
they considered it like a chicken.
Poultry, yeah.
Yeah, poultry. Yeah, it's like because you can't have
What do they call it?
not allowed to have chickens in certain residential areas because it's not zoned for agriculture.
Right. But
Well,
he
most
claimed
houses.
he claimed that it wasn't poultry. It was
It was
an emotional support animal.
Got him through the
Fucking won
Got
again.
it
That
through
is
depression.
stupid shit. That's
I'm just saying, it also lays eggs,
yep.
and emu eggs are huge. Like they're like second to the ostrich.
Yeah.
And that is a lot of protein that you do not have to kill your emu to get.
Yeah,
Also, emu's legal to eat, right?
yeah.
I mean, now I got to check because I didn't know there was foods that were illegal.
See, ironically
Dog's
enough,
still illegal in the states.
Huh?
Dog is still illegal in the states.
What about cat?
I'm very
Same
curious. I bet you
Farming on
it's
the road,
probably
baby.
completely legal to eat emu, but unless you have an emu farm, I bet you it's illegal to kill it.
Like the Canadian geese?
Fucking, I'm tired of them damn things around here. Fucking, no, I was almost late for work yesterday.
They don't even they don't migrate.
Look, I'm
Like,
not
there's
gonna
not
lie.
like, oh, in the middle of winter we don't have any geese. Like, no, they're still here.
Yeah.
I believe we were at a golf tournament, Dooley. Were you with us, Dooley?
Yeah, Dooley was with us.
When, let's just say, an old kitchen manager nailed one in the chest. It was not intentional.
No.
But it thumped.
Yeah.
Like, it was like he nailed one in the chest with a golf ball off the drive. Like, we're not talking about
Yeah, it
like
wasn't like he wasn't
like,
aiming.
no,
You know?
but they went a little right, and he caught one in the chest, and like it went boom. Like you
And-
heard it.
And that goose
That's a
didn't
lot of
do
money.
shit.
No, like it probably broke a rib, but that goose walked away.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Oh, no.
alive when we left, but
That's
man,
like whenever I'm like, especially going down Rosemont Road and everything. Like yesterday on my way to work, I got stopped twice because of fucking geese fucking damn trying to cross the damn Rosemont. But at the same time, I'm looking at all these. I'm like, do you know how much money is sitting right here?
right?
for the city, like, or for,
Oh,
I don't know who
for-
finds you.
Well, they find it, but I'm talking like retail.
Look, I'm just saying.
I'm talking retail because like
Quad
they,
bra bitches.
they average at least about 10, 11 pounds after they're dressed, and you sell for $11 a pound. So
I'm just saying, if I were ever homeless, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there'd be signs.
What besides?
The
What's
goose
that?
population would be going down.
All right.
Talking about there'd probably be
So
places.
going back to Dooley's
There'd probably be
segue,
places that are asking you to come. Like, yo, on the down low, can you just come hang out at the 7-Eleven for a week? I'm tired of this shit in my parking lot.
so Dooley was talking about the cats in Egypt.
Yeah.
So this I saw so I was watching a show. I watched a lot of History Channel.
Yeah.
And then I realized, they were talking about, the archaeologist opened up a brand new tomb.
Yeah.
Thank you. And they were talking about, it's so amazing that Tomb Raiders didn't get here first. And
You were technically a Tomb Raider
Is
yourself.
this the watch ring thing?
what?
Never mind, keep going.
No, so I was just sitting there thinking, you are technically raiding this tomb right now and cataloging it. Like Tutankhamun. We'll use that one
Yeah.
because everybody knows about that one.
Yeah.
And they opened it up and it's full of gold. What'd they do?
Took
They
all
took
of
it all. They took it all out, including him.
Yeah.
And now he's on display.
Because
Yeah.
I was
Egypt
reading
claimed
this,
all the gold too. Yeah.
I was reading this just before we started talking about it. I feel like they got authority from Egypt to go in there because they're archaeologists.
Yes, they clearly have.
So they're preserving
They have
it
permits.
for
Permission and
yeah,
shit
they're
like that,
preserving
yeah.
it for historical reasons. They're not
Look,
selling
man,
it.
why would you go start digging up graves?
Can I just say this seems like the benefit of hindsight? Like, I feel like 2,000 years ago, when all the pharaohs were like, yeah, I want to be remembered forever. Congratulations, you got your wish. It's just in a tiny box in the middle of a floor where everyone looks at you.
Yeah.
Like, you will be remembered forever, and you just don't have any of your shit. Like, yes, you got to take your shit with you. In the same room, you just can't touch it. It's all there around
touch it.
your...
That's
It's
it.
like, they put it with you. Yeah, your shit
They
is
are-
still with you. It's just, yeah, you will be remembered forever. You will never be forgotten. You will just never have privacy.
Just not in your tomb.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I was saying because essentially they are grave robbers because they find them in the sarcophagus and then what do? They open it up
Yeah.
and take them out so they can do tests. And I'm like, yeah.
But we're putting everything
about that.
back.
Well, we might put them back. You never know. But yeah, it's like
I just thought it odd and very. I just lost the word. Ironic that they're talking about Tomb Raiders and here we are filming it.
But I feel like that's the difference. Like they went through permissions, they went through all this other type of shit like that, and they're not selling. They're not doing it for profit.
They're not selling it on the black market.
Yeah, they're not
Like,
trying to do this shit for
like,
profit.
Like
not on the
evidently,
dark
there's
web.
coins out there that you can't own because they use antiquity gold. I think ISIS coins or whatever.
Yeah.
They use antiquity gold to melt down to make it a coin, and they're it's illegal in the United States to own
yeah.
said coins.
Yeah.
I was that's weird. How the fuck do you know?
Well, that seems like some shit that if I did find out I had those, I would just
Melt
melt
them
them
down.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's just antiquity gold, bitch. It's not coins. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just gold.
What is it? It's a bar of gold.
It is a.
Now pay
it
me
is
what
a,
I'm
it
worth.
is a cross.
Exactly. Exactly. Here's my bar. Give me my $12,000. Fucking.
All right, Dooley,
Probably
click
more
on the
than that.
next one.
Oh my
What is 1
God,
kilogram of gold worth?
I don't
I
even
just-
know what this one is
I
yet.
disagree with it.
I read the description for it.
Oh, now
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
So, and I had this conversation with the producer.
Sorry.
Wait, we can watch it for 15 seconds.
Okay,
We're not going to
Yeah.
use names here.
Holy shit. Anybody want to guess what a kilo of gold's worth?
Kilo,
What's a kilo?
$4,517.
What's a kilo?
A kilo, a
2.2
kilogram
pounds.
2.2 pounds.
of 999.9999 gold. Yeah.
9! No.
Discontinued.
I would say, I'm going to go 4,500.
I'm at 55.
100?
Yeah.
You went what?
Huh?
You went what?
He said 45,000.
No, I said $4,560.
Oh, and 60.
Yeah.
1 kilogram of gold is from this. Again, it probably
Is
varies.
a kilo? Is a kilo a bar?
No, it's 2.2 pounds.
What's a bar?
Usually about at least 5 to 10 pounds.
The bar is a kilogram.
One bar?
Okay.
1 kilo of pure gold, 999.99.
I was talking about like a Fort Knox bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that. I am assuming they are like a bar is usually the same, but let's say that a kilogram of gold is $63,600.
Should have went with the 45,000.
That was close.
Yeah, I was like, go for that. Just let him roll you into that thousands number. We'll be good. Yeah, $63,000 for a kilogram of gold. 1 bar. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
All right, so
Speaking of high fucking shit.
the high cost of living. So they've introduced another minimum wage legislation to move minimum wage up to $17 after the $15 minimum wage incentive failed in 2021. So what's going on is like now, because they're saying the living wage is
So high.
yeah. So like in order for you to live in an entry level position,
Yeah.
you should have to make $17 an hour.
The McDonald's in Georgetown, I only know this because I had a customer that just came back and everything. He even joked around and said he was about ready to apply for it. Starting at McDonald's in Georgetown was $25 an hour.
See,
I
this
get
is my
the
point.
Cost of
and-
living, I get so fucking high out there, but at the same time, like, you're eventually going to price people out of the, like, the employers.
You're not going to be able to shop. You're not going to be able to eat at McDonald's.
Yeah, well, not even just that. The employers are not going to hire people. You're going to have the fucking damn automated fucking damn.
Yeah, they're going to buy a
Yeah.
kiosk like Wawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally, because
like, as it says right here, the restaurant industry does not approve the tip credit elimination. Like, yeah, the
So,
servers are making
they're still working on that.
Yeah,
I mean, because they're trying to say it's going to be like servers are going to make $17 an hour, but you don't get tips.
Yes, and a server will lose money.
Yeah,
at
by
$17 an hour.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Well, a server will lose money at $17 an hour is debatable.
I mean, well, how good of a server are you?
Yeah.
So let's just say at $17 an hour, new proposed minimum wage, 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. What do we think that comes out to?
35,000.
Yeah, I'd say 35.
40.
35,360. So if you worked 40 hours a week,
Yeah.
every week, $35,000, which it's not that much really. Especially when you. Here's what gets me though.
Especially when you're paying like
So-
$1,500 a month in rent
So-
for a 1-bedroom.
Bernie Sanders is trying to raise the minimum wage legislation to $17 an hour. Now, here's what I find more interesting and what I feel like we should be raising. What do we think the poverty line's at? In order to be considered in poverty,
20,000.
how much money do you think you have to make or less? So 20,000
Around
or
20,000,
less
yeah.
I'd go
to
15.
be in poverty.
I'd say $15,000 a year. You're in poverty.
As of now, it's at 25,000.
Actually, it's probably
It's
close
probably
to
higher.
26,000 because I remember whenever I was before I got shit canned, I was in the poverty line.
The national poverty line, so not by state,
Yeah.
national poverty line for 2023 was $14,580.
Really?
So if you made $15,000, you were above poverty.
You're middle class.
Okay,
Bullshit.
but you also got to remember, we live in a very expensive area.
Again,
So like what
this is the
so
federal.
national.
However,
nationally, like if you go like away from the coast, things get cheaper.
let's just think about that though. You're talking about a $15,000 poverty line and a $35,000 minimum wage. That's a $20,000 difference. Maybe we should work on the poverty line less than the minimum wage. Like that
I
way,
feel you on that, yeah.
if you bring the poverty line up, like okay, now taxes might go up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because that money's coming from the government most likely for poverty subsidies. I get that, but like,
So you think if you raise the poverty line, you raise taxes?
but I feel like if you tax the business, it'd probably be less taxes on the business than wages.
Well, yeah, because you got
So if
wages
you-
and you also
okay.
have person.
Instead of paying an extra $2 an hour to every person you employ, if you're McDonald's, would you rather give a 0.5%? Like I don't.
Payroll tax.
Again, I feel like there's got to be an incentive where, yeah, I don't think everybody needs to make. We could keep raising minimum wage, fucking 40 years. It's not going to matter. Like eventually,
Because
they're just
inflation's
going to
gonna-
keep. Yeah,
and
they're just going to
everything's
keep
gonna
raising
just-
everything else. So I
Next
think
thing
we
you
need
know,
to change the
$15 for a gallon of
poverty
milk.
line more than the minimum wage. But again, that is going to have to balance out. Like companies are probably still going to end up footing a little bit of the bill in taxes there because it's got to come from somewhere. Like
Right,
the government's
yeah.
not going to pay for it alone.
I get it.
But I feel like it would be less to do that than it would be to pay $2 an hour minute. Like again, like you're talking, some places this would be death. In California, $17 an hour as a minimum wage is probably like, yeah, that's fucking, we're already above that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in Kentucky, you know,
Yeah.
like in the middle of nowhere, $17 an
Fucking
hour, like, I'm fucking out of
Bismarck, South
business.
Dakota.
North Dakota.
Like
Well, think about you know,
gas stations.
Yeah, like a gas. I was gonna say
Middle
like
of nowhere.
a gas station in the middle of nowhere that pays somebody probably $12 an hour right now.
Yeah.
Is barely scraping by.
Yeah.
Because you know, just for them to get their products shipped there, the shipping is more expensive.
Now, this is going to sound stupid, but yeah, that little convenience store gas station out in the middle of Arizona, that shuts down.
Barry's gas.
Well, guess what happens? Truckers can't go that route.
Yep. Now they got to change routes because
So now
there's
it takes a day longer to get there, or you know what I mean? Like, how many small businesses go out of town in middle of nowhere places because the minimum wage went up?
Yeah.
And then how much does, again, I'm thinking specifically like desert areas,
Yeah,
or
yeah, like
even
barren. We
even
won't say
farmland,
barren.
even farmland, yeah, like just stretches of nothing. You know, like it's a community, but there's no business, there's no city center. So yeah, if it's just a small gas station in a neighborhood, like if that goes under, or you know, a community, let's not call it a neighborhood, but a community that you're driving through, that's the only gas station, and it goes under, like, so it's, you see the signs, it's like no rest stop or no gas station for 45 miles.
Yeah.
No, like, so how many things does that affect is my only thing. Like, we've had the truckers revolt already during COVID because they didn't have bathrooms.
Yeah.
What if there's no fucking place to get gas? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that trip because I can't get diesel. You got to fly it. It's 3 times more
Another thing
expensive.
that I don't like about that is like kind of how Amazon works. Like you have, like in my position, you have your wall builders, then your trailer dock and release people, and then your PGs and your pit drivers. There's no money gained in that. It's you getting a license to go somewhere else. Like, it's better than being inside the truck all damn day, so you're just kind of doing this a little bit here. You're not, you don't have to walk half a fucking marathon a day. I just decided to. But you're still making the same money, so I'm doing this work, doing this thing. I have 10 trailers that closed out. You're sitting on your ass. Sometimes there's freedom slide.
Oh, you said sometimes there's freedom flying. I was like,
Sometimes there's freedom flying.
oh, man, that's awesome.
But sometimes there's trucks with like nothing coming down, nothing shit going on. They're just sitting there chilling while I'm working my fucking ass off. Like yesterday, I loaded 30,000 pounds into a trailer. There's some trailers that did maybe 5,000. They're making the same wage. If I'm doing that type of stuff and I'm doing PG work, TDR, this, that, whatever, maybe.
More acronyms, cool. Keep going.
I'm just saying. Some people that have other licenses doing that type of shit, like, hey, like, can you go help prep that real quick, and then come back to the truck? Why don't you ask him? He's making the same amount of money. Well, he doesn't know. I don't care. Like, it's kind of like
Is there a union in Amazon?
there might be.
'Cause
I
that
need to
sounds
look at-
like some union shit right there. Like,
Right.
you're gonna go do his job for him or help him do his job? Like, no, bro, I don't get paid to do that. But
Yeah.
you make the same amount of money. Yeah, but I'm a
But-
PG,
But also
not a
with
loader.
But also with other things like, restaurant, like a lot of people do the same type of job. Not really, like you got your prep guy, your dish guy, and like your fry guy pretty much damn near making the same amount of money. If we talk about the place we used to work at, pretty much everyone that wasn't some sort of manager status, you're not really, you're pretty much all making the same amount of money. Oh, your grill guy, he could do prep, he could do this, he could do that, he could do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kitchen life.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, is
I mean, the only way
Shit.
you I agree in increasing people's pay. You know, like
To a
time
point.
and performance.
To a point.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like $17 an hour minimum wage. Like, okay, so should you just have everyone cross trained in general, or should it be 17? And
Well, yeah, I like the idea of everybody being cross trained. Yes, but I also believe in the fact that some people are going to accelerate a task, and some people aren't. And the
Yeah.
people who accelerate who become more important to you,
Yeah,
like those are the ones that get increases. And like if you're a lifer in the dish pit, yeah, you'll get a raise every now and then, like due to time served. If you have no ambition to move forward,
yeah, you're old.
and again, like
old
I'm
dude
going
that's
to
just
go back to
chilling.
this minimum wage hike, and they keep trying to raise minimum wage at McDonald's. Like to me, McDonald's is like an entry level position, right? Like you do that while you're in high school.
Yeah,
As you either A, want to work up, maybe you really like McDonald's and you want to work in the McDonald's management. That's how you get more money.
Yeah.
Like, the managers of McDonald's are not paid cheaply. So, but you walking in off the street, like, you're a 17-year-old kid,
And you're
going to walk into a job making $17 an hour at McDonald's on your first day, and you don't know a damn thing.
And my whole other thing
You're probably going to slip and fall
with that
because you didn't buy your non-slip shoes with your $17 an hour.
My whole other thing with that is, what about the people that have already been working there that have gotten a raise or two?
So, but
And
they would
they're
all
now-
have to. They would
and-
all have to get bumped to
Yeah,
$17
and
an
now
hour,
they're-
and then the new guy who walked in at all right. So you're at McDonald's. You've been there a while. You're making $15 an hour. Minimum wage is currently like 12.
Yeah.
So now you've been working there for so long, and then oh sweet, minimum wage got bumped up to $17 an hour. Oh, dude, on day one is now at 17. He's making the same amount of money as you,
Just
and
to
you got to
clarify.
teach him.
You ready for some shit? Because I just ran some fucking math.
Ready for
Sorry
some
it took
math.
me a minute, but I ran some fucking math. So let's just say that we brought the poverty line up $20,000 to $35,000, which is what they're trying to get the minimum wage at, right?
Yep.
So to bring that up, it would cost $7.5 billion.
You're talking about for the small business or businesses in general.
In order to bring the poverty line up nationally, the cost of the extra is $7.5 billion. Now, that's a big ass number. I'm not denying that. However,
Dun, 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 the plot.
and I assume, if we raise minimum wage to $17 an hour, assuming the current amount of people at 20.6 million that are making minimum wage, adding $2 to that, 40 hours a week at 52 weeks a year is 8.56. It's $85 billion.
Damn.
So raising minimum wage is more than 10 times more than if we just brought poverty line up to 35,000.
I mean, we don't get political on this very often, but when you talk about minimum wage, those are some big ass numbers.
Yeah, and no offense, it is a minimum wage for minimum skill. It's a starter job. It's not some. Yes, there are people that will stay there. I get that, but at the same time, but that's for me. I'm making $20-some an hour. Okay, now say they bump it up.
Sorry.
It took me fucking 18, 19 years to get that fucking that level. Now all of a sudden they bump it up to pretty much $22 an hour for minimum wage. So now I got to hire somebody off the street that's going to make the same amount of money it took me fucking almost 20 years to fucking get to.
Exactly.
And then I have to train his ass.
Yep.
And then I'm looking at him and he's like, oh, I don't know why you're so pissed. I'm like, I work my ass off, bro. No offense, but you don't, you haven't been here. But
That's the whole thing with
Well,
the
it's
whole the wage gap thing is bumping your people that you've already given promotions or raises to into.
You walking off the street to your very first job, you should not make as much money as your dad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless you're a TikToker or something like that.
But you're
but you
coming
work
into
your
a
way
job-
up there too. You had to work your way up. You just don't turn on TikTok and make make
You
millions.
got
Yeah.
70,000 followers like that. Yeah, no.
Just thinking about landscaping companies.
Well, shit.
Landscaping.
they'll
How much do you pay
run-
somebody to mow your lawn? $20 to $40, depending on the size of your lawn. So what? That's
$40.
and I mean that's a company. I guarantee you, how many companies are going to go out of business? You just see guys walking around with lawnmowers. I'll do it for $20. You know what I mean? I don't have to pay taxes on it or nothing. Fucking $20 right now.
I mean,
And that's the only concern I'm saying with this
we
is
go back to
because
the kids used to walk around with lawnmowers.
So that's what I'm saying
some
though.
dude- yeah.
Even if a kid gets a landscaping job, you're not paying him $17 an hour. Here's $10. It's your first job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit,
Go
that was
fuck
great
yourself.
back when I was young. Fucking
Yeah.
$10. I'm used to making $8.
A gallon of milk used to be 99 cents.
If anything, dude,
It
that
used
shit
to
with the
be.
kids, it's
Now it's $5.
When I first started driving, no bullshit. When I first started driving, gas was 99 cents a gallon.
It was 79 cents for me, but yeah.
The lowest I remember is 87, and that was in Georgia. I was not driving. That was before I was driving. That's the lowest I remember.
That was,
I don't remember.
It was
It's like $1 something.
79 whenever I was growing up, and then it was maybe
I never
90
paid attention to the price of
Well, it
gas
was
when
like-
I
it
was
was-
growing up.
well,
What's sad is I remember when it went over $1, and it was man, that's pretty high, and
It went up a penny.
well, yeah, it was
Son of a bitch.
$1.04, and it was man, when did I feel like it hit
Water.
I feel like it hit $2, and then just kept
Yeah.
kind of going.
We'll do one more topic and then we're going to call it. That one. I got a lot of topics. We're we haven't even got. Oh, before we do this,
Corn.
It's corn.
before we get into this, and I don't want to go through all 35 corn recipes. I just did this one for Dennis.
I'm a corn slut, not a porn slut.
But I got
Heard
a
corn
little
slut.
trivia I want to throw out. I'm like, let's play a little trivia because I like trivia.
Corn
called
was
the husk
named Corn
and a kernel.
was named after the band Corn. After they said boo top doo doo bop top. And then someone was like, you know what? That sounds like a food group. I got you.
Sounds like a food group. All right, guys. Who was the first athlete to be endorsed by Gatorade? And this is multiple choice.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be about corn.
No, corn. We're coming back to that.
I was gonna say
The first athlete to be endorsed by Gatorade.
Yeah, multiple choice. Tiger Woods, y'all. Serena Williams, Derek Jeter, or the MJ, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
I want to say Jordan.
Jordan. What do you got? Jordan is correct. Good job, guys.
We're smart.
I started trying to think. Of commercials.
And listen to this though. It wasn't until 1991 that Michael Jordan signed a 10-year deal worth around $1.4 million annually with Gatorade. All right. The first written account of lemonade was discovered where? Multiple choice. Mexico, China, Egypt, or Italy?
China.
Oh, damn.
Egypt.
Lemonade.
I say Italy.
I mean, like, China sounds realistic because they're fucking old, right?
Yeah.
They invented everything first. I'm gonna round it out here just to keep things interesting and go Italy.
All right, so we got one Italy, Egypt,
Also with China.
China. It is Egypt.
Stop
In the
doing everything
12th
just 'cause
century,
you're there.
Egyptians called a drink kashakaba, which included barley, mint, black pepper, and citron leaf.
Citrons, yeah.
Oh, so they just made Mike's Harder lemonade.
Where did my car come from? Egypt. All right, let's go on to corn.
Corn.
Let's talk about corn. You can taste all the nubs. And I'm sorry, dude, we never did the. I still got the flaming hot Cheetos in there, so we got to figure out when we're gonna do some corn.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And do some. Flamin'
Don't go
Hot.
back. We're gonna speed through this. Don't go back.
Oh no, those.
Nope.
Yeah, season's
No,
best.
we're just looking at recipes.
So we're just gonna go through here and like
Don't go
look at
back.
some of. All right, so this one actually looks pretty good. This is like a corn salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creamy chili
Right
lime
there.
corn.
Yeah, Dooley loves to scroll up and down like he's
I was
Yeah, like
trying to
on
figure out if
Tourette's
that
or
fucking
something
popped
like
up
Up, down, left, right, left.
Grilled corn and
Yeah,
bean salad.
corn and bean.
yeah.
Keep moving.
grilled
Okay,
barbecue
this-
corn ribs. All right.
So
all right.
so the producer has sent me a recipe to do this.
This looks interesting. I'm not gonna
Can
lie.
I come over?
So I'm assuming that we're taking like
I'll
you're
get corn in
shaving
the
the
shop
corn
if you
off
want.
the cob in sheets.
Yes.
We'll call it sheets.
We're gonna have to figure it out. I want to do it. I want to try it because this does look super interesting. So it's grilled corn, barbecue ribs. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to like shave it off. You're gonna have to keep some of the
Husk.
middle.
The
This
husk.
seems like the
With
vegan
corn,
McRib.
The cob and everything, yeah.
So
The vegan McRib. There we are.
the vegan neck rib. There we
Are
go.
y'all
Is
trying to
it-
vegan
does it-
on me?
Does it start with cooked corn?
No,
Hey.
well, you got
All right. So fresh sweet summer corn.
Whatever.
Okay,
we'll
we'll
find
come
that
back.
later.
I have the
Confetti
recipe.
corn.
She sent it to me.
Confetti corn, so corn salad.
Yeah, corn salad again. There's a lot of corn salads.
Well, let's face it. What are you gonna do with
Where are
corn?
you at on corn salad, Dennis? Ooh, grilled corn chowder is my
Ah,
thing.
you can
though.
fuck out.
I'm in. Yeah.
Corn salad, it depends.
Like,
It's gotta have good flavor and everything. Like it's gotta be
it's cold or hot?
cold.
Cold salad.
Cold salad, yeah.
What about elotes?
There we go. Grilled corn on the cob with lime butter.
Honestly,
What do you think about the elote salad? Hot or cold?
Hot.
Hot.
That's gotta be.
See, I'm a
hot.
big fan, like grilled corn.
Yeah.
But that's got to be a hot salad.
At first,
Like,
that looked like fucking mold. I was like, why are you advertising
That's
that?
cool. That's
At first.
Cohia.
Cojita cheese. Yeah.
Another black bean and corn salad.
See, I'm
right.
good
Sa-
with it.
We'll call it a.
Oh, fresh corn salad. Look at that.
It's
Corn
just-
salad, corn salad, corn salad.
I mean, isn't it Santa Fe corn and bean? Right? Isn't that Santa Fe?
Yeah.
So we actually have a Lowe taste up here, Mexican
It's a
street
Mexican
corn.
street corn. Theirs is pink though.
Which I think the other one was
A lot
more
of
like
cu-
Mexican
probably a lot
street
of cumin
corn.
and paprika.
Fresh corn and tomato salad.
It's supposed to be chipotle powder.
Yeah.
Deconstructed Mexican style corn. Oh, so just
Just
street
a-
corn.
just
Yeah, a low taste. And
Okay.
again, that's what I was
Reasonable.
asking the question.
And-
Like, do you
and-
think
and
that
just-
needs to be hot or cold?
And at the same time, just don't get it from a certain Mexican restaurant. Off of Lynn Haven.
Because they served it cold.
Oven roasted corn on the cob.
And
No
I-
shit.
And I swear it came out of a can.
And
Grilled corn salad with lime, red chili and cotija.
I mean, there's a lot of...
There's a lot of corn salad.
I'm
a
down
lot
with
of
it.
good-
I'm down with that.
The jalapeno
lime.
lime corn, I mean, that's nothing crazy. Ooh. Okay.
Pappardelle corn. Okay.
I've never... I don't
That's
know.
the best photo so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that one...
Mostly, I
Got
have
the
to
cherry
say,
tomatoes in there too.
mostly because it probably was not of corn. It was of pasta.
Charred corn panzanella.
Okay,
a lot
so
of
bread,
flavor.
so a bread salad
Yeah.
with charred corn. I mean, that's a good idea.
Another corn salad.
Summer corn salad, sir, please.
I said
Thank you.
another. That's right. It's a new one. Corn on the cob with Parmesan cheese. So this is
Oh, they went
this is American street corn.
Yeah, it's
This is like
American Mexican food.
They got a little cilantro on top and everything, so it's perfect.
that's probably parsley, bro.
Yeah, that
Cilantro's
was-
got
that
too
was-
much
That was
flavor.
probably parsley.
Okay, I'll eat this. I'll
Corn
eat
and
this.
cheese chowder. See, this looks good, but mostly because of the bread bowl.
Yeah, I mean, corn. I do like a good corn chowder. Corn
Yeah.
and cheese chowder. That sounds like
Indian street corn salad.
I
So we're
tried
still on
that.
salad.
I tried
Yeah.
that.
Corn salad, corn salad, corn salad.
they really just like the salad, right? Like, I mean, what
How many
else do
times
you-
can you say corn salad before it's just repeats? Like this again.
It's just Mexican street
This
corn.
is the
dude.
same. Grilled corn on the cob with garlic butter, fresh lime, and cotija cheese. You already covered this. Like
Yeah.
I just it's a kind
Mexican
of a
grill.
waste.
We literally already covered that.
Maybe they're different recipes.
Creamed cornbread. There we
That
go.
makes a
Yeah.
whole shit ton of sense.
Yes.
You know what's wrong with cornbread? It's always fucking dry. If you use a can of creamed corn, oh
yeah.
shit, and it's by Alton Brown.
Yeah, that's
So that makes a huge amount of sense. to me.
especially his cast
Have you
iron
had-
skillet and everything. Yeah.
Ms. D has her thing. It's like don't use baking powder, use baking soda, or one or the other. One makes it fucking fluffy, one makes it fucking.
Okay,
Corn
risotto.
risotto. I mean,
How do you feel about corn and rice?
I'm
No?
down with it.
Well, it needs chicken.
It's
That's
te-
gonna need chicken.
But at the same time, good texture difference.
Again, it's gonna need chicken.
Yeah.
hot corn
corn
dip? I like how they have the corn tortillas with the corn dip.
What do you think that is?
Trisha Yearwood. There you go.
A Trisha Yearwood recipe.
Yeah.
Oh look, black bean corn salsa again.
Oh, this is the Food Network. That
Yeah.
makes a little way more sense now.
Spicy grilled corn. That's got Melissa there. Okay.
Spicy grilled corn.
It doesn't really look spicy, but hey, okay.
It's a little smoke.
Now that looks good.
Corn casserole.
With red bell peppers and jalapenos.
What's that thing you make? Corn pudding.
Ooh, corn pudding. I like corn
What
pudding.
is that? Is the casserole? The thing I won't eat at Thanksgiving.
Summer corn salad
Oh,
again.
I don't make that, but they do. Yeah, corn pudding, corn dressing. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
done
that,
with this.
No.
Sweet corn pudding.
Yeah.
That
That.
is disgusting.
No.
It's not even. All right, look. I'm not even gonna say the flavor's
Melissa,
bad.
I love you, but that is fucking gross.
that. I'm not. It's dude. It's a texture thing, man.
I'm
It's
the
like,
same way.
It's like eating a corn omelet.
Yeah,
Like,
down-
like,
nah,
but,
you had to make
but
that
the omelet's
comparison.
not cooked all the way or something weird. Like there's like that
little texture.
whatever holds the corn.
You like bite
The eggs are raw in the middle.
You-
No,
It's
no.
like sunny sides up.
Give
the
that
raw-
I
corn.
might be more impressed.
You like take a bite and there's a crunch of corn, but then it's like
It's
that
like
little
spongy.
and
It
they-
like,
they-
but you
they
can
didn't-
pull the
they didn't-
corn out,
they
and it
didn't cook
still
the
has the
almond all the way.
form. Like now it looks like Swiss cheese. Whatever that part is gross.
The custard.
You're ruining corn pudding for me.
Anyway, what's next? We're only four. Oh, look, more elotes. Continue. Like, how many times can you repeat some shit?
I mean, 35 times evidently.
At least put them in order.
Yeah,
Like, can you just do like the first six or
Oh, look, they
elotes?
changed it up.
There
Pharaoh and corn.
Oh no, you're ruining corn right now. Oh god.
No, they ruined it with pudding.
Spicy cream corn crumble.
I'm down with this.
I mean,
Okay, so there's
Last
it's
one.
cream corn. They cooked it and then they
Put cheese
baked
on
it
top.
and then cheesed it.
I try that.
corn and squash pudding. I mean, I'll give it a shot. That's the last one right there.
Okay, guys.
There's tons of vitamins in this dish, by the way.
Provides a creamy texture that plays well off. the
Says
crisp
Barry
corn.
from West Virginia. Hit the buttons and let's do this damn thing.
As always, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at,
Team Fat Kid,
on Instagram at,
Team Fat Kid Nation,
on Twitter,
at Team Fat Kid 1,
on YouTube at,
Team Fat Kid.
and of course, you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
You can find the food truck on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck,
on Twitter.
at Fat_Truck,
Oh damn, that was on the Instagram.
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
And you can call us for all your pre-order and catering needs at.
757-427-1586.
Be honest, you should probably text. No one talks on the phone anymore.
Sure.
Stay hungry.
Be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Peace, love, and bacon grease. We out this bitch.
Namaste.
That was a lot of corn
Oh, what corn?
with the backwards on.
Corn slut.